Hi everyone, welcome to Psychological Theatre. This is episode 4.
Yes.
And I would like to welcome our co-host Anurag. Anurag, please.
Hey everyone, good morning. And as Mohit said, it will be episode 4. And today we will be talking about what is confusion. And just a precautionary note, this will be something heavy. No jokes, nothing. We will be talking literally about what the fuck confusion is. So be prepared for a ride, and it might help you in life, I guess, because it has helped us in life when we try to find it out what confusions we have. And the moment we find it out, we were looking for solutions, and it helped a lot. So we thought this should be out there, and we should try to tell what the fuck confusion is and all that stuff. And today we are in the mood of talking this for right reasons. So let's start. I will give Mohit the mic because he's the one informed. Yeah.
First of all, again, as I mentioned in the first episode, we love when people give us ideas. So today also we were given ideas by some people. I would love to give them credit, but maybe taking names will be a little fishy. So, as Anurag said, we will talk about confusion. If you people feel like you want to share something with us, again, in the beginning, I would like to repeat it again, that please write to us. It really means a lot. The email ID is opendoors157@gmail.com, or follow us at Instagram, Psychological Theatre. Do we have a Facebook?
No, we
don't have a Facebook. I'm sorry. So please ask us, or please correct us if you think we were too harsh or too naive somewhere. So it would be nice to listen from you guys. So let's begin the conversation, and maybe let's begin with the definition, okay? Yeah. What is confusion, Anurag? Let's start.
I think
the
basic definition of confusion that we all know is being in a situation where you don't know what you should do. Mm-hmm. In a certain kind of situation, like which action should you take? Either you should take A or you should do B, mm-hmm. or maybe sometimes C, D, E, F, G, whatever they want. It mm-hmm. depends on your tendency, like how much you can think and all that stuff. So I think not able to decide about certain aspect of life is termed confusion. Mm-hmm. Like that's the basic definition in my understanding.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's a very decent definition. I accept it, but I would like to point out one interesting thing that I just thought that you pointed out with this, that you said that in confusion there is a choice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And usually we consider or we relate choice to free will.
Definitely.
We say that when I choose, I have free will.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, it's a different topic. I will not go in that direction, but you got what I wanted to say. Yeah. So in a way, we are naming a confused state as
a state of free will.
A state of free will. Okay. Well, let's leave it. So we said that being in confusion is to be in a state where you have 2 options or 3 options or multiple options. And you have to make a choice.
Yeah.
And the moment you can't make a choice, you are confused.
You're bound to be confused.
You're bound to be confused. Usually confusion is experienced in buying what kind of drink, what to eat, what kind of clothes to buy. Okay.
Which partner to have as a boyfriend or girlfriend?
Which partner to have as a boyfriend or a girlfriend?
We live in 21st
century. Yeah. Or let's say confusion in relationships. Yeah, it could be in any relationship with your parents, or it could be anywhere. And so confusion is a very beautiful part of our life.
Yeah.
You know, it's since morning till evening.
Beautifully ugly part of our life.
Yeah. We are beautifully confused.
We are beautifully confused.
That, okay, let's do this, let's do that. What kind of toothbrush I want, whatever. So what arises confusion according to you? What do you think is like what's the root from where confusion sprouts?
That's a pretty nice question to begin with. Mm-hmm. And I will give a really straightforward answer. I can go around and not answer the question, but
I would
love
say
to answer
give a straightforward answer and then maybe give some examples to make it elaborate.
I will give a straightforward answer. Like, what confuses us is we are the people who constantly live in our head, and that's why we named the podcast as Psychological Theatre. That we completely live in our head. We don't live what's happening in our life. We live in what happened yesterday. So whenever you meet, and I will give this in terms of relationship, like the example is in terms of relationship, that you meet a new person and you start, judging them with the old things you have learned about in your life and all that people that you have been with. Like if I do a certain action, then you categorizes me as, okay, he did this, so he's this kind of a person. So this labeling and this past knowledge that we have from our life, we use it every day, but we use it to interpret someone's nature, or like you did something in the past and it didn't work out, so you think that in the future also it won't work out. But every time the forces are being changed, like we are such tiny specks in this universe, and we believe that we know everything, but we don't even know ourselves. And that's where the basic confusion starts. Like you don't know what you want, but you go out and it's starts appealing to you for a moment because of some hormonal disbalance in your body, some chemical changes in your body. It feels good for that moment, and boom, the next morning you wake up, you have a different mood, you are a totally different person, and now that thing doesn't appeal to you as much. But now you have that memory of that thing in your head that, okay, I like that thing, but now you are like, I don't like it, I like it. And this starts going on, a whole roller coaster ride, and it starts getting bad, and it gets worse. So you fuck things up in your life with yourself and with others as well. So this is what I think.
That's a very nice take. Maybe I will take a little analytical approach. You took a more emotional approach.
Yes.
Maybe I'll take a little analytical.
Yeah, you love logic. Why not?
So I would say confusion. Okay, let me see when I'm not confused. Okay. For example, you ask me what's the color of my phone. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not confused about it.
Right.
I just give you the answer.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see that whenever I have complete information about something, I don't need to be confused.
Right.
I completely understand the scenario or the situation or your inquiry or the thing you throw towards me, that, oh, he's asking about my phone, what color my phone is. I understand totally what's the color of my phone, and I give you an answer. For example, I was colorblind, right? And then you ask me the same question, then I'm confused.
Yeah.
Because my information regarding to your question is incomplete.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, maybe is it black or it's whatever. So when I completely know something, I'm never confused, or we are never confused. And it also goes to the opposite side. When I completely don't know anything, then also I'm not confused.
Right.
Because then I just say, I'm sorry, my friend. It's out of my league. It's just I can't help you. And now the soup begins when we have little bit of information. As you said that for this relationship example, you said that from last night this person has the memory that it was a pleasant experience, but today the person feels different. So there's a little bit information about this pleasant experience from last night, and then today's feeling is completely different.
Right.
And now this incomplete fragments in your psychology are fighting. What's the right thing to do, what's not the right thing to do. So we see, or what I feel, or what I see, is that whenever we have incomplete information about any subject, we are bound to be confused.
Yeah.
Right? Another thing I would like to point out, which you also pointed out when you were saying it, is the reason this incomplete information remains with me, or the reason I choose to be incompletely informed about anything, okay, is because I'm not attentive.
Right.
You know, to know something completely, you have to look at it with attention.
Yeah.
The moment you look at something with attention, you see what it is.
Yes.
And when you see, there is no confusion because now you completely know. You see? So the problem arises, as you were saying also, that we are lost in our head. You know, there is no state of attention at all to look at that confusion. And the incomplete information remains, or I would say the incomplete fragments of information remain in your head, and they keep fighting. One fragment tells you this is the right thing to do because it gave you this pleasure. One fragment tells you this is the right thing to do because it gave you this pleasure. You know, and the incompleteness, what I feel lies is when we don't see the negatives that these choices give us. You know, we see there's A and B. We only see the nice things A give to me, nice things B give to me, and I make a choice. You know, but I never see what's the negative side of it. You know, to see something completely, that what it brings, that the moment I accept this, I get this pleasure, but I also get this fear, this jealousy, this psychological pressure, and this and this and this. And on the other side, I accept this, I get this positive, and this negative. The moment you see it completely, I feel, at least for me, I straight away see the what's the right thing to do. Then the option disappear because one of them becomes wrong automatically, and only one choice remains. And then there is no choice. There is just one
Action.
thing to do. There's just one. Yeah, there's one thing to do.
But,
Please.
But why do you think that if it's that simple that you weigh the pros and cons of a situation and just dive into the action, like make action to one point?
I didn't say it's simple.
It's not simple. That's
not
why.
simple, yeah.
That's why the problem.
No.
People
what's
don't
not
even,
simple is to apply your attention.
But people don't even know how to, do the pros and cons. Because again, when they're doing the pros and cons, they're again using that memory, which is again chemically and hormonal, induced kind of state that they had. So you are never attentive. How can you even do the pros and cons? So even the pros and cons are not a solution of this confusion they live in. The only solution in my eyes, I feel, is there to this problem that arises: what I should do? Should I do this? Should I do that? Like, it's like we are in a situation where this left hand of yours is fighting with the right hand of yours, and you think that I will emerge as winner. Yes, you will emerge as a winner, definitely, but you will also emerge as a loser
at the same time.
You will be in between, but you don't know that.
Yeah.
So the whole effort is being wasted, and this effort brings frustration then, and the confusion and frustration combined becomes a devil that you can't even tame. Because I see people, and I sometimes see myself as well being confused, but I try to weigh this. Like I sit and I try to see that, okay, this is the thing, this is the thing. What I want this. Like you are in a supermarket and you don't take a whole year to decide or a whole 6 months to decide if you want chocolate ice cream or vanilla. I know I like vanilla, fuck chocolate.
You just take it.
Yeah, I just take it. It's that simple in life. There is no confusion. If you are confused about, let's say the biggest confusion that we as, youngers and like 20s and 30s, we have is like about choosing a person. Like you go out with someone, you like them, and it's about a relationship problem. And how you decide, like you go out with multiple people and you are now confused. Okay, he gives me care, he gives me attention, she gives me love, she gives me a great pleasurable sex, and all these things. You weigh them like this, and you want all of that.
You want all of that.
You want a package.
Yeah.
So
which is never possible.
Which is never possible.
Universe never offers ideal situations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ideal laws are just ideal.
Just for study in the books.
Exactly.
Nothing is
even
ideal.
Science book says that this is ideal and this is the real.
Yeah.
So you do that, and then you come back home.
So in a way, you're expecting God.
Yeah, you're expecting God.
You're expecting God from your partner to be God.
Exactly.
And he's a human.
He's a human.
And you're putting tremendous amount of pressure on this person to act like a God.
He's a human just like you are.
Just like you are. Yeah.
You are shit.
Yeah.
So how can you expect someone else to not be shit?
Yeah.
So when you do this, when you go out and you give yourself to so many people, your energy is wasted in so many places. And now the energy that should be used to, kick out the confusion from your life. You have wasted it at so many places that you don't have the time, and you don't have the energy to do the, sit and do these pros and cons thing.
True.
Because you have given yourself to so many people. So that's also a problem. The idea that society says that you should be social, you should be this, you should be that also brings in confusion. Like your ideas and everything that we have is borrowed. There is nothing that we know of ourselves. So these borrowed things, they bring confusion to life. They bring this guilt and all this
Indeed.
phenomena that followed the confusion. And look at ourselves, where we are as a society. Like everyone complains
The
that
borrowed
society
ideas.
Yes. Everyone complains that
Very
society
dangerous.
is bad, society is this, society is that. But we the fuck are the people who are making society.
We are society, yes.
We are the ones.
We are bad.
Yeah, like at least I'm a single person and I'm a society.
Yeah.
Because whatever I do impacts on the society.
Yeah. No, but human relations is society.
Yeah, that's
how
society.
how I'm related to someone else, and that someone else is related to someone else. That loop makes the
society,
social
yeah.
circle. Yeah. But okay, I would also want to create or shed light on one small thing. Is the concept of pleasure, which how it brings more confusion. That for example, the whole day we pass by is dependent on pleasure.
Right.
I have 3 pairs of slippers. I wake up. Which one will give me more pleasure today? I choose that. I go brush my teeth. I pick my shampoo. Which one will give me nice smell today? I choose that. I go to eat my breakfast. Which breakfast will give me more pleasure? I choose that. In this way, from morning to evening, there's a constant sucking of pleasure in different ways.
Actions based on pleasure.
Just to suck pleasure. Just to suck pleasure.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
I say, I'm not confused. For example, let's take the example of hunger. Okay? I'm hungry. That's a fact. To fix it, I need food. I have vegetables in my fridge. I have eggs in my fridge. I can cook and eat. There's no confusion.
Right.
Confusion comes when I say, I need...
Salty.
No. I need more pleasurable food.
Okay.
You know? When I tell you, hey Anurag, yeah, I can't decide, man. Should I go to Metro? Should I go to Ginger Grill? Should I go to Vapiano's? Because then my motive is highest pleasure out of taste. Then I'm confused. Food is not a problem.
Yeah, food is not a problem.
To fix the problem, it takes me less than half a minute to go to my fridge, get some bread, get some cheese, eat it, and I feel better. Have a glass of juice. It's never a problem. Problem comes when you want to maximize your pleasure. You know, when you want to just squeeze all pleasure out of it. That also happens in the case of the relationships.
Yeah.
You're seeing 10 people, and now you're seeing out of which of them you will maximize your pleasure. And that creates confusion.
Right.
This guy gives me social security. This guy gives me economic security, or girl, I'm sorry. And this one gives me more physical factors. This one gives me more intelligence factor. And then you're like, yes, but how should I decide that I get little bit of all of this into one squeeze and I feel most pleasurable? Then confusion comes into picture. If it's just about I'm alone, I need to be with someone, you go to a bar, you see someone you like and you're with someone. Fixed. Done.
But
no confusion.
But why it's not happening?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, please.
The borrowed ideas from the society that I am special, I am this.
Yeah.
Like, you did that photo shoot of mine in the forest when I'm not wearing any clothes and I'm just trying to hide my things and all that
You're
stuff.
becoming Estonian, yeah.
Yeah, I'm becoming Estonian. So some people saw that photo shoot and I sent it to a friend of mine. And she was like, I can't take my clothes off like this because I'm special and I want to give myself to someone special. And
this is fucking crap.
What is this fucking bullshit?
Yeah.
You are a human.
Horse
I
shit.
am a human.
Horse shit,
The
yeah.
skin colors are different. Everything, nothing else is different. You are living the same life. I'm living the same life. There's what's special about you? Like this whole idea that I'm special, that makes you suck that pleasure. That makes you run after that pleasure.
Yeah.
Because
The moment you put yourself in a wrong position psychologically, you demand wrong things.
plus you are so violent.
Yes.
Can't you see that when
Yes.
you're saying that you are special, it means you're special in respect of someone,
Yeah.
which proves that they are not special.
They're not special. Yeah.
And you say you are good people.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you in the face that you think that you are special and someone else is not. And it's not possible that if you say that I'm special and then equally everyone is special. No.
No. Then what's the need to say it?
Yeah.
Everyone is special.
Then
No
everyone
need to
is
mention
special.
it. Yeah.
So these borrowed ideas have fucked us again and again, again and again.
You see, Anurag, the meaning of the word special is something which is not observed very frequently,
Yes.
something that happens rarely,
Yeah. Yeah.
Now ask these people, what's rare about you,
There is nothing rare
You
about
stink like everyone else.
Yeah.
You cry like everyone else. You feel pain like everyone else. You have jealousy, anger, anxiety, depression, everything, just like
every
everyone
negative
else.
emotion and every
Yeah,
positive emotion.
yeah.
You have
You
it.
have them.
I have it. Everyone have it.
That's
How
psychologically.
you are special.
Biologically as well. You have 2 hands like everyone else. You have 2 boobs like everyone else. You have
One dick like everyone else.
penis, I would say.
Yeah.
It's, not to be very offensive.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 1 penis like everyone else. So, what is it that's making you special?
The idea in your head that you are special because you were told that you are special.
No, either you say, I have all of this and I also have something else. Then I can also, okay, you have something extra. Okay, I said, or, if you are still stuck in the same loop of pleasure and pain, pleasure and pain, pleasure and pain,
Yeah, if you're stuck
Yeah.
in duality and
Yeah.
you're saying that I'm special,
I'm special.
fuck no, you are not.
You're not.
Fuck no, you are not. The guy who is out of duality, yes, he's fucking special, she's fucking
that's
special.
That's something fresh that
Yeah.
doesn't happen very
That doesn't
very
happen.
very often. So of course that's acceptable, but
You took a birth out of a womb. Everyone took a birth out of womb.
Yeah.
It's not like you were just, grown like a tree or something. Like I never hear trees talking to each other,
Yeah.
I'm more special, I'm more taller than you. So we have divided ourselves in so many ways.
So many ways.
And we are always,
a flower never asks for appreciation.
Never.
Tell me I'm really nice. I'm giving you such nice fresh smell. I'm also giving honey's food, due to which I'm giving bees
Bees
food,
the food
due to
which
which you guys enjoy honey. And the tree is giving us free oxygen. We take all the fruits from them. They never charge a penny from us. That please give us some money to give you food. Nobody in nature seems to complain about this stupid speciality except this stupid idea in humans.
I guess the ego is the confusion is standing on the pillars of your borrowed ideas, your pleasure, your ego, and what else? I guess these will be it. Or my limited brain can just think of these 3 reasons on which your confusion is standing. The moment you get rid of all these, you can have no confusion. You look at things and don't interpret it. We look at things and we interpret it. You look at the weather and you put the interpretation. Weather is so sunny, so nice, so good. Okay, now the moment it becomes cloudy and dark and all that, you will start saying it's gloomy because you can't now say otherwise, because when you made the judgment about one thing, then you are bound to make the judgment about the other thing.
How can you stop? Yeah.
How can you stop? So all these judgment mechanism that we have, it starts on a loop, and the confusion keeps springing. So there is no way out. But now when I'm saying there is no way out, we should also investigate, is there a way out of this problem? Is there a way when we can't be confused?
Yes. But before that, I would also like to clarify one more confusion that people have about confusion. Okay. So I see some people.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not being offensive to anyone. I'm really sorry if it sounds like this. Who say that they see they're in confusion. They see they're confused. They also see that they are quite stressed about this confusion, They also see that some people even have this anxiety and depression due to it. They also see that they have fear because of it. Okay? They see all of this. And then I say, okay, then what are you doing about it? Nothing.
They're waiting.
They're waiting for magic to happen,
they're waiting for magic.
So I do not understand, maybe you can help me understand, that if you put my ass on fire, how can I not run? How can I, when I see that my ass is on fire, I will save my ass. I will run. I will run as far as possible from the fire, right? Now, people say, I see the fire, I see it's burning my ass, but I'm not doing anything. I'm taking time.
I'm just waiting for
I'm so confused, I'm so confused. Okay, you're so confused. Okay, but so please do something about it. No, I'm so confused. I can't do something about it. No, it means then you don't know that you're confused or what, So please, could you please talk a little bit about this?
I think people are stupid, first of all.
All the listeners, I'm really sorry.
No, people are stupid. Let me speak.
We are in the mood today.
Let me speak. People are stupid. I'm stupid as well. But it depends on what spectrum of stupidity you are on. Mm-hmm. Some people are 11 out of 10. Mm-hmm. I'm not joking. 11 out of 10. Yes, they are on that level. And sometimes people are like, 10 on 10. I guess I am 10 on 10. But I meet people who are 11 on 10. So what happens with them is when you try to talk them, like they start sentences in certain manner and then they finish in completely opposite. Like they were going east and then they finish going west. And I'm like, this is not possible. Yeah. This is not possible.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you're using logic. And you says you are illogical. So
I remember one very beautiful line. Please forgive me for this. Yeah, I heard once one person say, "I am a very serious person, but for me, life is a joke." What is the essence of this sentence?
This is not possible. This is not possible. These things are not possible. So
no, maybe ask this person. We should go and ask. Okay, could you please clarify? I'm stupid. I don't understand.
They can't clarify because they don't even know that they said this.
I am a very serious person, but I know life is a joke. Okay,
you can't know life is a joke until unless you don't become a joke yourself. Until unless you don't become a mechanism that people laugh upon you, you can't know that life is a joke because we have taken ourselves so damn seriously that we are some big things in this universe, and doing some big stuff. So this is bound to happen. So we should definitely do on this thing. Is life a joke or not? Like we should definitely do an episode on this.
Maybe let's invite the same person.
No, let's not invite the same person. Let's not invite the same person.
Yeah.
There are other people I know. But what we were talking about, that how a solution can be found out of this, how we can find a solution from the problem that we stand in confusion, and how can we get out of it. I think the biggest way to start is to accept that you are fucking confused. Don't bring this idea of your ego. No, I know how to get out of this. Yes, I will figure it out. I know what I like. I know what I dislike. No. First of all, fucking accept it. You are dumb as shit. Or if I am in that situation, then I should accept it as I am dumb as shit. And I should start working towards, okay, what are my options? So first, in my eyes, first step is to accept, yes, I am in a problem because of my stupidity, not because life brought me here. No, fucker, your life is in your control. You are the one who's riding this horse. If this horse goes wild, then it's your problem. It's not somebody else's problem. Don't blame it on someone else. Like I met this friend of mine and we were sitting and he was talking. He was saying that cancer comes out of nowhere. He was saying it happens. I'm like, are you sure that there is no reason, there is no, control of yourself? Like he said, it comes out of mutation. Like it starts mutating. I'm like, come on, you have some say in it. It's not possible that it's your body and it just happens for like
you are not
no reason
out
at all.
Of the loop of cause and action at the moment.
Exactly.
Your whole day is
cause and action.
Action, reaction.
Chain. So first of all, we should start accepting that it's our fault that we are confused. And then what you think should be the next step? I think the first step is identifying I am confused.
Yeah. And next step is see if you actually want to be out of it or not. First check. If maybe you enjoy it. I know people who enjoy
it. It's like a drug high or something for them.
So if you love being confused, please do.
Don't even do the first step.
Don't even do the first step. Just enjoy confusion. It's a gift from the heavens, from the gods, We should take it nicely. And we should spend our beautiful life in confusion. What's the problem? There is no problem.
Yeah.
Confusion gives me choice. Choice is free will. I want free will.
We have free will.
We have free will. So what's the problem? So this is for the people who don't want to get out of it. Now, if someone wants to get out of it, I think the only way could be to completely, and with completely I mean actually completely observe your confusion. Because as I told, or as I discussed, or as I mentioned before, confusion is only arising when you have incomplete information about something,
Mm-hmm.
For example, you have a meeting tomorrow with a girl you want to mate
Or with a guy
mate
you
with,
want to-
or a guy you want to mate with. Now, you know a little bit about this guy, or the girl, but you want to know how tomorrow will happen. Okay? So now you're in a state of confusion. You don't know how your meeting is going to go, but you do know a little bit about this person. So you have a little bit information, and on basis of that information, you start thinking, okay, he's this kind of person, maybe he's vegan, he's going to say about this, maybe he likes this kind of music. And you carry it out in your head, and then you reach to a conclusion, maybe it will go like this. Maybe I should dress like this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay? So the only thing is that you're expecting magic to happen, which doesn't happen, In the real world, it doesn't go like that. There are certain physical laws of the universe. You can't escape them. You don't say that I'm talking logic or physics. Everything came out of those laws, even humans.
Yeah.
Everything came from those laws. So you can't run from them. And at the same time, when you see that what you're trying to know, your desire to know the future, how my meeting will go tomorrow, is just a cry for help. You just want to be secure because you're afraid. You're shitting in your pants because you don't know how your date is going to go, and you just want to be secure. You just want to have a little comfort that it's going to go nice. And for that, you take help of your mind. You use your imaginative powers. You use all the information you have about the situation, and you see how the situation goes through, and that makes you feel a little secure, and then you're more confident to go to the state. So I would say a proper observation of this will anyway just fade away. For example, in this situation, the moment I calm down and observe my situation, I would see I have incomplete information about this person. So whatever I think is just pointless at this moment. That I'm trying to say that I completely know a person, which is such a stupid thing to say. Even though people say it. I know a lot of people who say,
Okay.
but a person is a living thing which changes every second. The psychological state changes every second. And to say that you know someone completely is just a statement of stupidity.
Right.
You could say, I know him this much, or whatever you know him according to your experience. So in that way, I'd say the observation of the confusion is very important. But to observe the confusion, you need courage. Because you're afraid that this will hurt you. Because one side of the confusion has little bit and the other side has little bit. But both sides also have a lackness
Right.
of something. So when you face the lackness of both sides, you get hurt. So to avoid facing that hurt, you stay in that confusion. You're like, no, if I address the confusion, it will hurt me. It will be like, I really like this guy's hair, I really like the way he looks. I wish if he was a poet, I wish he was a musician. You don't want to face this I wish, because it hurts you. So you don't go there to analyze it. But if you have the balls, if you actually want to get out of this confusion, you face it straight away. It doesn't take 10 years. It just takes 2 seconds. Just look at it. please.
I guess looking at it solves it.
Solves it.
There is no step 2.
There's no step 2.
There's only step 1.
Just look at it properly.
Identify you're in confusion.
Yeah.
And the solution is right there. It will come to you. You need not to find the solution then, I guess.
Anurag, when I compare one thing with another on basis of something, it's inevitable that one of them is going to be lacking. And one is going to be more.
But that's our whole life.
Yes.
That's our whole,
yes.
We compare ourselves to someone else and then someone else to somebody else.
Yes.
That's our whole life.
Yes.
We live with comparison. I see you, okay, Mohit, brown guy, this color, lives in India. My friend, another friend, okay, this white guy, a dude from France, Germany, etc. Okay, so our whole life is based on comparisons. I compare myself, okay, I'm this guy, and that friend of mine, oh my god, he got big muscles, he looks this smart, he has a girlfriend, a lot. So we always compare all the time. And that is bound to bring confusion, disgust, and all those emotions that we have. So I think the point that you said, that identifying it is the main thing.
Well, there are two ways. Either make a choice. Don't stand in the confusion, first of all. Make a choice, and you will see.
Yeah, and
you will see if it was the right choice or if it was the wrong choice. It needs courage, first of all.
Yeah.
It needs a lot of courage, But you're pissing in your pants, so you don't do it. Of course, don't do it. Second thing, observe it. Again, needs courage. It hurts you. You will face the pain. You will face everything. But you're still pissing in your pants. You don't do that as well. So you stay with the confusion for eternity. You're like, oh, what should I do? I'm confused. What can I do? I'm so confused. My friend, there's no one else who can do anything about it. Only you can do anything about it. Yeah.
About courage, I wrote a status once, like I guess 2 months back or something, that love and courage are 2 characteristics that are worth, worth mentioning about someone, like something like that. Like they are the only 2 characteristics that are really worth. And there were so many comments on that post. But look at this thing. In life, you need courage for everything. Even to love, you need courage.
No, to love, you need tremendous amount of courage.
Exactly. So courage is the basic thing that you need in any aspect of your life. And we are fucking cowardly people.
Yeah.
Including me again.
Yes.
Somebody will take it if I'm speaking from pedestal, then I'm talking of myself as someone in high regard, but no, I'm not. So it's just the small little insights in life. So we are fucking cowardly people. Like we care about our reputation, we care about so many things, but we don't know that just because of that cowardly nature, we have put so many things at stake. We have put this tremendous life that can be, an experience worth living. And it's a short ride. We think it's a really long ride.
No, it's not a long ride.
You tell me something and I'm like, Mohit, let's run tomorrow. Mohit, let's do it tomorrow. Mohit, let's do it tomorrow. All the time. But do you know about tomorrow?
Yeah.
And tomorrow never comes. It comes as today. Like the guy who told us this thing, thanks to him, that tomorrow never comes. It's only today.
It's only today, yeah.
It's now. The clock is just fooling you that it will be like 12 in the night, 11 in the morning. No, it's not. It will be now. So I think the confusion will go out of your life the moment you accept confusion. But then, as Mohit said, if you think it's a gift from heaven, please keep it. Don't waste it, because not everyone has a gift from heaven. If you have this gift from heaven, keep it. But if you want to get rid of this heaven and enjoy the hell, then yes, fucking get rid of it and see the options that you have. And if you don't find options, I will love to help anyone who wants to get out of a situation and they think that it's worth getting out. Write to me. I will love to hear about the confusion. And please don't fear that you will be judged, you will be done this. We all are fucking stupid. Let's accept it. There is no one who is living like king. We are living the same life. Exactly in the exactly same manner. You go in the room, you live exactly like I live. There is nothing special about you. So please come to me. I will come to you if I need you. Or if you say that, yes, your doors are open. My doors are always open. I guess same goes.
That's why the Gmail is opendoors157@gmail.com.
Open doors. So find our doors open all the time. You won't be judged. You won't be anything. It's just we humans are like this, but we can be better. The situation that we have made of ourselves is not a good one, and we need to get out of this as fast as possible. And we need to be responsible as a society, because we can't just keep sitting in a bar talking to our friends. Society is shit, man, and you are doing nothing. You are doing nothing. So you are just another shit, which is worse than the society. So please come to us, or go to whoever you think like you have a soft corner with, or you can share things with. Write to us or write to your friends, but please talk about it. Go out more and more, talk about it, solve it. Don't live in confusion. You are wasting your life living in confusion. Please don't do that to you. Please be kind to yourself, at least, please.
That's a nice finishing statement from Anurag. Maybe I will say a couple of lines to finish, and then we finish. Just two small things. One thing that you were saying about love, that it's a different topic. Maybe we discuss it some other day. But to simply put it, to love someone, just in the most simple terms, is to put someone before you. The most simple. To care someone more than, like, you put this person before yourself.
Yeah.
Now, this requires a lot of courage. Again, I'm using this word a lot. We are using. So, is it actually happening? It's not. We will talk about it. With a self-centered activity, with a self-pleasure-sucking activity, how can love flower? So how that's why the point of the courage comes into play, because to put yourself second and someone first requires a lot of passion. It requires a lot of courage. And how can a person who is afraid do this? How can a person who is afraid all the time has the courage to put someone else before him? He wants to protect himself because he's afraid. How can he put someone else before him? How can a person, from your quotation, the thing you wrote, maybe it was from Krishnamurti, if I'm correct, that a person who is ambitious also, who is scared to his pants if he's going to be successful or not, how can he love? How can an ambitious man who wants to put himself everywhere put someone else before him?
We should do this on
another. I'm just putting it gently. I'm just putting it gently. So in these different ways, love requires tremendous amount of courage, my friend. You are running home with food in your hands for your partner, feeding her with the most kindest eyes, with the most affectionate eyes, and to see the happiness on her face when you feed this person is priceless. And then you realize that you haven't eaten yourself.
I want to talk about in a different episode, because now I have too many thoughts to speak on this.
So
we should speak.
I'm just saying that it requires this passion to so it doesn't matter. Love is different. So to finish, confusion also requires this courage, because as we said, you need to see it. Please, if you want to get out of your confusion, please look at it. Take 2 minutes, look at it completely. The moment you look at it completely, one of the choice will inevitably look loose or not the right choice, and only one option will remain, because the choice appears because of the lackness of the right information. For example, I'm angry, but I've borrowed the information that it's nice to be non-angry is the word.
Yes.
Or
like
peaceful.
Non-angry or peaceful or
peaceful,
person.
Calm person. This is my borrowed knowledge that it's nice to be a calm person who is not angry. But my fact is that I'm angry. So this creates a confusion. Now, what should I pick? But when you observe the things nicely, you would see that this borrowed information is just not a fact for you. It's not your reality. It's just something people like to accept. It's just something people like to like among themselves, and that's why you're acting it, because you want to be accepted. You want to feel accepted in society. You want to feel like I'm also a nice person. I'm this and this and this. So to protect that image, you get this confusion. You get in this divided state. Because you cannot offer who you are, which is violence, for example, who you are, which is anger, for example. So the moment you offer your anger, you're not accepted. So you borrow this information that what is accepted outside. Society accepts this. And then you start acting like that. And then the confusion comes, because then there are two things in your hands and you don't know how to operate. Your gut says be angry, but this other information says, no, be calm, because be calm is a nice thing to do. Otherwise people will judge you. And then you are in that state. So this was just one example, and it could be any confusion in your life that you have, that there must be some information which is not true, which is just taken, and would be some information which is your fact. So the moment you see it, the moment you observe your confusion, you will see this, and it would be much easier to make a choice. It would be much easier to go with. Then there would be no choice. Actually, choice is always between two things, but the moment you observe, one of them drops, and only the right thing remains. And when the right thing remains, it's the only thing to do. So there is no choice then. Then confusion gives choice. When there is no confusion, there is no choice. There is only the right action when there is no confusion, if I would put it in that way. So please do it. If we were unable to explain it in a nice way, apologies. And
we will love to talk with someone. If somebody really wants to solve something,
some confusion,
we will love to talk. If you are in Tartu, we will love to sit with you and talk. If you are outside of Estonia, we will love to
maybe a Skype.
Do a Skype or something, like just contact us, and we are available, definitely available. If any one of you wants to be out of this, we will love it, because somebody helped us to get out of it, and we definitely want to keep continuing that. The seed of change that was planted in us, we definitely want to plant it in everyone, so that the society gets better. And that was the whole purpose of doing this podcast. And now finishing with it and starting with different idea that was in my head, we are looking for a really nice female co-host for our next episode, because people are complaining, you guys talk too much, we want to hear some female voices and all that stuff. And it's always
maybe someone to put some feminine views.
And it's always good to have a woman in a room, because then the whole aura not in that manner, the whole aura and the whole vibe changes. Like if there are 5 men sitting in a room and suddenly a woman enters, the whole room changes. So yes, we will love to have some feminine energy here next time. Maybe write to us, and maybe you can also tell on which topic you want to talk, and we can see from there. It was nice. If you have listened to this episode completely, bravo, you are the right person, you are the right listener for us. And thanks a lot for your time, and thanks a lot for listening to us patiently. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Have a good day.